Hello again, everybody, and welcome to this NSPN conversation. I'm Justin Barrientos, and today we're joined by John Cassellius, who is the principal at Houston High School and also the head football coach at Winona Senior High School. Let's start with the milestone. This weekend, you reached 100 wins in your coaching career at Winona Senior High School. Tell us a little bit about what that meant to you and what that was like this weekend.
It's a pretty special moment. It really lets you reflect on all the different teams you've had, the different, captains you've had, the parents' involvement, the coaching staff, and just the number of people that it takes and the longevity it takes to, reach that 100 win milestone, especially in a sport like football where you're guaranteed eight. So sometimes those milestones just take a little bit longer because of the nature of the sport.
Let's go back in your history because I believe when you started out, you were a track coach at Hill Murray High School, which is one of our partner schools. Was it ever really in your mind to become a head football coach somewhere?
Yeah, so before I came to Winona, I was at Hill for quite some time. I was a head coach, track coach, defensive coordinator, coached basketball and taught there. Um, and if you would have asked me when I was in high school, I would have told you that I'm probably going to be a high school basketball coach. I started coaching, you know, basketball when I was still in high school, but then I started coaching football, like right into college, and just kind of grew on me, and the strategy and the X's and O's and all that kind of stuff kind of I really enjoyed that piece of it.
Yeah, so you get the call from Winona to become their head football coach. You had to think about it a little bit, but as you said, family was from Winona, so it was maybe a little bit easier to decide. But this was a program that was struggling when you took over. How much did that kind of take into account, and what were your thoughts in taking over a team that hadn't won a game in about 2 years?
Yeah, obviously that was a thought process too, but I think what really trumped it for me was family, and the need and the want for my wife and I to have family close, and understanding that taking over a program that had struggled, it sometimes is a lot of work, and it is a lot of work, and but that when you see some of those positives, you can build upon those, and hopefully good things happen.
For those that don't know, it was a 37 game losing streak that you finally snapped. Tell me what it was like to finally see some success in the program.
I think our kids started to believe a little bit. They hadn't won for a long time. So in 2007, we won our first game, which was kind of a big deal. It just to kind of get over that hump and get that one. We were 1-8 that year, but you still got that one win.
What was it like to finally lead this team to the Prep Bowl?
It was really exciting. And number one, my staff was great in those experiences with my staff and those families, and just the community involvement was really neat. And then just realize how special it is to get that far and what it really takes. Number one, obviously, your community has to back you. Your kids have to work extremely hard, but you also have to be a little lucky.
All right, John Cassellius, the head football coach at Winona Senior High School and principal at Houston High School. Thanks for joining us. I'm Justin Barrientos, NSPN.